Everybody, Grest here. So today I got in something pretty dang cool from the folks over at Bear Creek Arsenal. So let's go and take a look at it. Alright folks, so what we have here in the box is the Bear Creek Arsenal Grizzly BC102. So it comes in a pretty cool box here. Just a cardboard deal. You open up, there you can see the Bear Creek logo, and then I think this is pretty cool how they have this foam piece with a kind of a bear paw cut out with the logo under there that's green. So green is their of course logo color. So go ahead and set that stuff aside. And then here you got the pistol itself, so go ahead and show clear and safe. So no magazine, no ammo in sight, nothing like that. And set that guy down for a second. Let's see what else is in the box here. So you do get two magazines here. These are KCI USA mags. So I have not ran the KCI Glock mags. They're supposed to be pretty decent though. They look basically like a Glock clone. They're polymer with kind of a steel reinforcement there. You also get your lock. Looks like more stickers and stuff like that, and then you get your manual, of course, lifetime guarantee and stuff like that. So pretty standard affair for the most part. So what y'all are interested in is the pistol itself. So Bear Creek does make these pistols in a variety of designs and features, colors, stuff like that. So I opted just for the standard black slide, black frame. I did want a threaded barrel, and of course these are cut for an RMR sized red dot or optic. You can see it does have a Bear Creek logoed rear sight and a front sight. And these just have kind of like some subdued green dots on here. So not night sights, nothing like that. This, of course, is a very, very budget-minded pistol. So some of the stuff you might get with a more expensive pistol, of course, you're not going to get with this one. A couple of things that I will say right off the bat. I do like the kind of contour of the grip and the texturing itself. As far as the trigger, it's very Glockish. Of course, these are basically a Glock Gen 3 clone, so it's even got the little dingus like a Glock pistol. So you get your take up there and you hit a wall, and pretty crisp break overall. I mean, as crisp as you can get for basically a OEM style Glock, and then you got your reset there. So not too bad at all for a pretty budget pistol. Again, this is no match trigger or nothing like that, but it's actually not too bad. So as far as the poundage, it's probably somewhere in the 5.5, 6 pounds, something like that. So it's not super light, but it is not a bad trigger, especially when compared to a standard Glock trigger. Now, with that being said, since it is basically a Glock clone, you should be able to fit any of your aftermarket style triggers on here without any excitement. One of the other things I'll point out here is the slide release, slide lock. It is not ambidextrous. Of course, this will break down just like a standard Glock pistol. The slide does have a window cutout in the top and then on the sides, and it does have some serrations on the front here for doing press checks, stuff like that, and it has some serrations on the rear here. So I like a little bit more aggressive serrations. They're not too bad, but you know, it doesn't look like looks like a pretty good pistol overall. And then of course you have your 1913 rail out front. And as I mentioned before, this is a threaded barrel version, as you can see here in the video. So I will be running this thing with a varying diet of 9mm loads, steel case, brass case, 115, 124, and some defensive loads, of course. My plan is to put this through 1,000 rounds and then kind of see how it fares. I will do a quick cleaning of the pistol, oiling, cleaning, and lubricating before I start taking it to the range. And of course I will use the KCI mags that it comes with, but I will be using other Glock mags as well, just because I kind of like to go to the range already loaded up with a bunch of mags, and it just makes life a little easier. Those that do a lot of YouTube videos, you guys know what I'm talking about. But anyways, first impressions of the Bear Creek Arsenal BC 102 pistol. If it fares, similar to like the PSA Dagger, I think this is a pretty good value. Check out their website. They definitely have a lot of different options. They do have a pretty cool green frame, which is the one I wanted, but it was out of stock at the time. So, but yeah, pretty, like I said, for a budget pistol, not bad looking. The one kind of ding I would give it right off the bat, though, would be some of the kind of machining marks around the edges. It just looks a little rough. But again, this is a budget pistol. If it functions, who cares about all that stuff? This is geared towards somebody that wants a pistol to maybe defend their life with, and they don't have a lot of money. They're looking to kind of keep things on the cheap side. And again, lifetime warranty with Bear Creek Arsenal. I do have some family members that have used them in the past, their warranty, and they were very, very good to go. But yeah, so again, kind of a budget pistol. You can see even on the finish here, there's some scratches. So it's yeah. I'd say overall that'd be the one kind of ding that I'll have to give it. The frame, everything else looks really good, but the slide, just the machining, and that's kind of standard affair for Bear Creek. To be honest with you, with other stuff I've had of theirs, sometimes just their machining is not, it's not as clean as some other manufacturers. But again, so long as it works, who cares? So we will see when we start rolling through the 1,000 rounds. Okay, so I appreciate everybody watching today's video, taking a look at the BC 102 Grizzly from the folks over at Bear Creek Arsenal. So if you're looking to pick up stuff from them, definitely go check out my website. If you use my affiliate link over to Bear Creek Arsenal, the channel does get a percentage of that. Much appreciated anytime you guys use my links and my codes. Any questions or comments on this Bear Creek BC 102 Grizzly? What do y'all think? How do you think it's going to fare against the other kind of Glockish clones out there? For a super budget pistol, I think it's pretty impressive what they put out, but we'll see how it holds up once I get through 1,000 rounds. And then of course I'll be doing some videos as we get through that. So any questions or comments, please put those down below. And as always, I appreciate everybody watching today's video, and I will catch you on the next one. Y'all take it easy.